You know Mike, maybe you are Mike, he's 30 years old. He has a decent job. He has $50,000 sitting in his bank account. The year is 2026. Inflation feels like a runaway train. The price of eggs and bread jumps every single week. News headlines are screaming about mass corporate layoffs. Your social media feed is a wall of panic. The stock market screen is a sea of suffocating red. Mike feels completely terrified. He makes a decision that almost every normal human being would make. He logs into his brokerage account. He hits sell on everything. He stops all his automatic investments. He converts every single penny into cold, hard cash. He holds onto it tightly. He tells himself he will wait. He will wait for this economic storm to pass. He will wait until the world feels safe again before putting his money back to work. This feels incredibly rational. This feels like finding a concrete bunker during a Category 5 hurricane. Now let's look at Leo. Leo is the exact same age. He lives in the same city. He makes the exact same salary as Mike. He is facing the exact same risk of getting laid off. Leo watches the exact same terrifying news every morning. But Leo makes a completely opposite decision. He doesn't touch his emergency savings, but he takes the money he planned to invest and he sets up a ruthless automated system. No matter how loud the outside world gets, his account automatically buys hard, anti-inflationary assets every single month, like clockwork. His friends tell him he is absolutely out of his mind. Let's fast forward 5 years. Here is the ending. Mike, who thought cash was the ultimate safety net, still has his $50,000. The number hasn't changed, but when he walks into a real estate office or looks at the price of a new car, he realizes a horrifying truth. The purchasing power of that $50,000 has evaporated by a third. He did nothing wrong, but he became significantly poorer. Then there's Leo, the guy everyone called crazy. His asset portfolio has more than doubled. He didn't just survive an epic inflation crisis, he quietly moved up an entire social class during the darkest economic moment of his generation. The massive wealth gap between them didn't happen because Leo had insider information. It wasn't because he had a higher IQ. The only difference was how they reacted to fear during a specific, suffocating window of time, a window of stagflation panic. And right now, the entire world is standing exactly on the edge of that exact same window. I am Gus, and welcome to Gus Invests. If you are gripping your cash right now, losing sleep over recession headlines, do not click away. Today, we are not going to talk about complicated macroeconomic jargon. We are going to look at pure math and historical facts. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why cash is king is the biggest lie of 2026, and you will learn a completely counterintuitive financial discipline, a system that will turn this economic winter into the biggest wealth upgrade of your entire life. Let's rip the mask off stagflation first. If you have opened any app recently, you felt that specific financial chokehold. You are terrified of losing your paycheck while watching the cost of living launch like a rocket. Economic stagnation combined with vicious inflation. This is the most toxic combination in the dictionary of economics. It acts like an invisible thief, a thief that walks right through your front door in broad daylight. When you face this double-sided attack, human instinct screams for certainty. You watch Wall Street charts plummet like a waterfall. You see your neighbors losing their jobs. Leaving your money in a checking account feels like your only psychological comfort. The numbers on your screen aren't going down. They sit there quietly. They give you a beautiful illusion that you are still in control of your life. But this is a fatal hallucination. When inflation is running at 5, 6, or 8% a year, the money in your bank account is being robbed. And this robbery is 100% guaranteed to happen. It is no longer a risk. It is certain, mathematical, chronic suicide. Let's do some very simple math. You have $50,000. Inflation stays at a stubborn 6%. At the end of year 1, you lose $3,000 of purchasing power. By year 2, you lose another $2,800. In just 3 short years, to avoid a potential 20% drop in the stock market, you accepted a guaranteed 20% destruction of your wealth. You didn't go to a casino, you didn't buy garbage meme stocks, you did absolutely nothing.
and you still lost the game. Why? Because during stagflation, the biggest risk you can possibly take is trying to avoid all risk completely. Which brings us to a very brutal question. If the data is this obvious, if the math of cash depreciation is this simple, why do smart people scramble to hoard cash? Why did Mike make a decision that destroyed his financial future?
Listen to me very carefully right now. If you are agonizing over this exact choice, you are not broken. You are not financially irresponsible. You are not lacking common sense. You are simply running an ancient software program in your brain, a program that is completely incompatible with the modern financial system. Behavioral economists and neuroscientists have tracked this exactly. When you face economic chaos, when your screen fills with crashing charts, a tiny almond-shaped structure deep in your brain lights up on fire. It is called the amygdala. Science calls this an amygdala hijack. 200,000 years ago, our ancestors lived in the jungle. When they heard a strange rustling in the bushes, the ones who froze, hoarded their food, and hid in caves survived. The optimistic ones who kept walking became a tiger's dinner. Avoiding immediate loss is carved deeply into our human DNA, even if it means giving up a massive future reward. Scientists call this loss aversion. The neurological pain of losing $1,000 is twice as intense as the joy of making $1,000. When you see red arrows on your phone, when a news anchor shouts about a market crash, your body experiences real physical trauma. Your heart rate spikes, cortisol floods your veins. In that exact moment, hitting the sell button gives you a massive rush of dopamine. Moving to cash instantly relieves your anxiety. It makes you feel safe. And that is exactly what the media and Wall Street want you to do. Panic glues your eyes to the screen. It makes you refresh the newsfeed. It generates ad revenue for them. Meanwhile, your nervous system is trading your long-term financial survival for a good night's sleep tonight. You have to realize something. You are paying the price for a jungle predator that does not exist. There are no tigers in the modern financial system. There is only compounding interest. And in the world of compounding, your gut instinct is your absolute worst enemy. When most retail investors run away from the market, they all tell themselves the exact same lie. They say, I will wait. I will wait for things to clear up. I will wait for the economic data to look better. I will wait until the news stops being so terrifying. Then I will buy back in. It sounds incredibly responsible. It sounds like a solid strategy. But this is the exact textbook method Wall Street uses to slaughter the middle class. Let's open the historical ledger. Look back at the last 100 years. Look at the oil crisis, the dot-com bubble, the global pandemic. The bottom of the stock market and the bottom of hard assets never happens on a day with good news. Not once.
The ultimate bottom of the market always happens on the exact week when unemployment peaks, when the news is the most horrifying, when public despair is at its absolute maximum. Once all the bad news is fully priced in, the market violently rebounds. It happens with zero warning. By the time you hear the evening news announce an economic recovery, the cheapest assets are already gone. By the time you feel safe enough to walk out your front door, asset prices have usually surged by 30 or 40%. You wanted to buy a feeling of absolute certainty, and the price of that ticket was half of your future wealth. JP Morgan runs a brutal 20-year tracking study on this exact behavior. If you stayed fully invested for 20 years, your annualized return is nearly 10%. But what if you panicked? What if you tried to time the market and you missed just the 10 best trading days in those 2 decades? Just 10 days. Your overall return is instantly cut in half. And here is the most terrifying part. Over 70% of those 10 best days happen deep inside a bear market. They happen during the exact weeks when the market is crashing. They happen when you want to run away the most. If you step out, you lose them forever. You cannot travel back in time to buy that dip. This is why Mike's $50,000 never grew, because certainty is a luxury item. By the time it arrives, the profits have already been eaten by the people who stayed in the dark. So, if our human instincts are wrong, if macroeconomics is impossible to predict, and if waiting for safety is a disaster, what do you actually do? How does a normal person survive this 2026 stagflation panic? The answer is not finding a magic stock. The answer is not listening to a guru's prediction. The answer is Leo's system.
You need to build a ruthless, entirely mechanical financial discipline. This is the ultimate defense line I always talk about here on Gus Invests. Consistent, automated, emotionless dollar cost averaging. We call it DCA. Treat this like a pure mathematical game. Imagine you invest $1,000 every single month. You put it into an anti-inflationary hard asset, or a broad market index. When the economy is booming, the asset costs $100. You buy 10 shares. Suddenly, stagflation panic hits. The market collapses. The news is bleeding. The asset price crashes down to $50. Most people are screaming and selling, but your automated software doesn't care. It executes coldly. That same $1,000 now buys you 20 shares.
Do you see the magic here? You don't need willpower. You don't need to force yourself to be brave. You don't need to stare at candle charts and pray. Your fixed monthly cash automatically buys you double the future wealth when the market is the most terrified. And in a high inflation environment, the price of hard assets is mathematically forced to rise as the currency loses its value. It is exactly like your favorite store throwing a massive 50% off clearance sale, but instead of buying, everyone is running out the door because they think the building is going to collapse. This is the beauty of DCA math. It takes human weakness and turns it into a financial weapon. But there is one massive catch. This system only works if you set it up this weekend. You have to do it before your brain gets exhausted by next week's news cycle. The day after your paycheck hits, one transfer automatically goes to your emergency fund. The other transfer automatically buys your chosen hard asset. Do not leave the money sitting in your checking account. Do not give yourself the option to choose. Every time you have to manually click a buy button on your phone, you give your brain's loss aversion a chance to sabotage you. Delete the decision from your life. Treat this investment exactly like your electricity bill. It gets paid automatically. Real discipline isn't looking in the mirror and shouting motivational quotes. Real discipline is building a machine that the weak version of yourself cannot turn off. We are standing on the edge of a massive wealth divide. Stagflation does not destroy money. It simply acts as a vehicle for wealth transfer. Wealth is moving at lightning speed right now. It is moving out of the hands of people paralyzed by fear, clutching their depreciating cash, and it is flowing directly into the hands of people who hold premium assets and strictly follow their discipline. Think back to Mike and Leo at the beginning of this video. The weeks and months where their paths diverged felt like an eternity. For Mike, every single day was a struggle. He searched the internet every night looking for a safe signal that didn't exist. For Leo, it was just another Tuesday. He drank his coffee, he went to work, he let his automated system do the heavy lifting in the middle of the hurricane. This 2026 stagflation panic is a perfectly fair test. It will mercilessly slaughter anyone who trades on emotion, and it will heavily reward anyone who anchor themselves to discipline in the dark. This is the absolute truth I want to hand you today. The storm outside is going to continue. The economic winter might just be starting, but right now the choice is entirely yours.
If you are ready to let go of that fake safety net of cash, if you are deciding to be the person who builds a system in the rain, I want you to do something right now. Go to the comment section of this video. Write down the exact asset you are going to blindly, automatically buy for the next 12 months, no matter what the headlines say. Write it down. Make it a sacred contract with your future self. Let's turn this comment section into a wall of discipline against the panic. I will be reading and replying to you down there. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button and subscribe to Gus Invests. If you want to dig deeper, if you want to know exactly where the ultra-rich are quietly hiding their money while retail investors panic, click on the video on your screen right now. There is a whole different financial reality hiding in plain sight. Stay sharp, stay disciplined. I'm Gus, and I'll see you in the next video.